Hello YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. This is Christonian here, and we are playing Tropico 4. I thought, hey, let's try out some of the old stuff. I used to love the Tropico series. I think I played 1, 2, and 3, but I could be wrong. I thought we'd just step into it. Forgot about it. Get back to it. Tropico. The other one I was thinking about is maybe Civilization. A really old game that I would like to play again. So let's just go through the tutorial. Best argument against democracy is a 5-minute conversation. Ooh.
I have decided to take up politics. I am sure that soon I will rule Tropico. For the benefit of future historians, I have started writing this journal. Here, I will keep a record of my rise to power and my struggle to make Tropico the best nation in the world. First, I have to learn how to rule an island nation. The famed Generalissimo Santana has decided to take me under his wing and teach me the basics. My first goal is to learn how to navigate around my island, how to examine buildings and citizens, and how to order new constructions.
New constructions. I'm a new protege. Oh.
You can't do anything without...
Oh. Government solution is... Oh, wait.
I have decided to take up politics.
Okay, well, let's play this one. Corruption is like a ball of snow, except I have super speed on my solid state.
It is me, Generalissimo Santana, your mentor and role model.
Love the art.
I will teach you how to rule. You may be a presidente, but even presidentes have responsibilities. Tasks present you with objectives given by different factions, foreign powers, or important people. Completing some tasks may even yield a reward. Fortunately, people like us, amigo, have lackeys whose job it is to keep us informed about the important stuff. You can view a quick summary of your current tasks near the right edge of the screen.
I also tried to get Minecraft up and going, but my account from 2010... Assholes.
Well done, amigo.
Be fixed in the next couple days.
The task summary will keep you informed about your objective and other important events, such as elections and rebel attacks.
The game actually looks pretty good for being pretty old.
Thanks
but it
to
is
our top-secret
1440p and cranked
dictatorial
everything to
spy satellite,
file.
you can view your beautiful island in high definition and in color. Amazing, isn't it? Let me show you the controls. Move your mouse cursor to the edge of the screen to pan the view in that direction. Close this message and try this now.
Probably never use that. I'll probably just... Thought I was going to use the WSADs,
You know,
but it actually looks like it's
sometimes you'll want to take a closer look at your domain. That is why our spy satellite is equipped with a space telescope. Turn the mouse wheel to zoom in toward the position of the mouse pointer.
That's a good way of explaining why
you can use the page down key. Good job, amigo. Now, zoom out a bit. Use the mouse wheel or the page up key to zoom out. Now, let's turn around. Hold the middle mouse button or the Alt key. Finally, you can change the angle at which you view your island.
That's what I was already doing.
Excellent. Now that you know how to command the camera, let me show you how to command time. Time flies when you're having fun. But that's not all, amigo.
Just trying to not bore the crap out of you guys.
Well done, amigo. Now we can examine the buildings on your...
Okay, so I can use the old arrows to still move me around.
This is the info panel. It shows all the important
Shanty.
information for this building.
No rents, pa.
The Tropican Secret Police will provide you with detailed information about every citizen on your island.
I always remember
Even their
setting the
thoughts
secret.
have been recorded and listed for you to review.
¿Qué tal?
Page
This
6.
is the Citizens Info Panel. It gives you detailed information about the citizens' needs, happiness, occupation, family, and political views. Constructing new buildings is very important, amigo. It is the main method to accomplish your goals and tasks. Let's construct a new logging camp on your island.
Yeah, because this is console. I think it was built to be on consoles too, so they had probably made it kind of like a wheel. Tree logging camp. Looking for the deep green stuff. Okay.
Well done, Presidente. Builders have been dispatched to the construction site. They will grind.
I like Teamsters. That's what I remember. 1, 2, and 3. Like I said, I can't remember if I played. Or, 3, I should say.
Generalissimo Santana was impressed by my skills. He even said that in a few years, I would be running the Caribbean. I was impressed with the dictatorial powers a Presidente has at his disposal. The ability to control time will be most useful. I also learned how to explore the island and how to view detailed information about buildings and citizens.
Dictator would be a heck of a lot easier.
You
Something
can't do
George W.
anything without money to pay
Alright.
for it.
Money.
Generalissimo Santana says that it is imperative to learn how to make money from my island. The Generalissimo explained that he will teach me how to manage optional tasks, how to make money at the beginning of my role, and how to develop industry later on. Production and transportation are the basics of an island's economy. Understanding production chains, workers, wages, and job slots is the difference between a good ruler and a failure. Finally, I will have to acquaint myself with international trade and foreign imports.
Out of the press, he says, tobacco, coffee, sugar are the ultimate cash crops. Education standards for factory workers will need a high school diploma to operate with. Revolutions are frightening.
Welcome back, my friend. As you know, there's only one thing that
Another
makes
big
the
thing
world
is
go
tropical
round.
music.
Money.
Happy birthday
Sweet,
from Rotten Dove.
shiny,
Thank you.
Beautiful money. You want to know how to make more money? Occasionally, new optional tasks will arrive on your island. Such events are marked with a large exclamation point icon. Well done, Presidente. Optional tasks give you a chance to earn a reward if you complete them. Accept the task to add it to your objectives. Farming is a cheap and efficient way to make money in the early years of your rule.
Early years. Okay, so it's not going to read everything. So farm can grow a variety of crops, tobacco, sugar, and coffee. The most profitable, corn, bananas, and pineapples, and papaya or whatever are less profitable, but they provide food first. Build a farm and try to place it on fertile ground indicated by the green. Okay.
Well done, Presidente. Optional tasks give you a chance.
There we go. Optional ones.
Fortunately, you don't have to dirty your hands to construct new buildings. There are special people for that.
Each time you place a building, the available builders will be dispatched from the construction office to construct the site. Construction progresses on the island slowly. You should build another new construction site. Also assure that all slots in the construction office are filled by increasing builders' wages.
Production doesn't magically turn into money, amigo. The Teamsters transport all resources between your buildings.
Teamsters visit the resource production buildings to take production goods, such as industries. Teamsters use roads and garages to travel faster. You will also start with a single Teamster office. As the island grows, you will need more Teamsters.
All the important information about your financial state can be found in the almanac.
Open the almanac, any window down. Because this is the main thing back in the day. Or balance rate.
Well done, amigo. Currently, you are not making much profit. This will change once your economy starts producing and exporting goods.
Pause it. Going on this.
Mines provide excellent profit early in the game. It is best to build mines close to the corresponding resources.
I don't know if I've ever mined in
iron,
Tropico.
gold,
Oh yeah,
bauxite,
maybe.
or salt.
I believe they said right click. I don't know if it has to be right on it or...
Excellent, Presidente. To ensure that your builders will construct the mine with haste, you'll need to build a road to the mine.
Ensure fast construction. Okay. And we also want to build a farm. Okay, green. Up here might be best. And we can connect the road.
Workers are the driving force of our economy. They sweat and toil to produce the goods we sell on the international market.
Rotten Dub says, what's better, Tropico 4 or 5? Which one is better? I do not know, I haven't played 5 yet. But I think the reviews are that 4 is better. That's why I'm playing this one. I just basically did it by the sorting of what had the highest reviews.
Oh no, this place is empty. There's no one to catch fish.
Bang wants me to... I don't know if that's enough, though. bucks.
Oh no! This place. Workers use garages to travel between their workplace and homes. Some buildings like the mine have their own garages.
Yeah, I think this is new. I don't remember ever crashes. Alright, have fun. By the way, gotta go with some errands. No problem. Come by. Rotten Dub. Creator of the SPM, Skyrim, perfectly modded. Funny that we're having more developers and stuff on here than actual people. Okay. That's starting to go.
Now that the wharf is working, let's take a look at the cannery. This place is overstaffed. You should fire some of the workers so that we don't have to pay them.
Since you only have one wharf, the input storage of the cannery is mostly empty. If the factory workers have no rock produced, they can't produce, but still get paid for sitting around and doing nothing. Fire half of the staff, and...
Uh-huh.
Right-click.
Good. Now, close the empty workspaces to prevent people from taking the newly opened job positions. Managing your workforce will maximize your profits and minimize expenses.
In order to keep your eyes on your workers in your building, making sure they're fully... It looks like they all got... Because they have no jobs now, they're just antis. Living, you know? I know it didn't ask for it. Furniture. Out. Arms. Farm. Okay, mine's up and going. Farm is getting done.
Good work. Now let's take a closer look at how farms work.
Your farmers will come to work and plant the crops, then the crops will grow. From there, you will have teams transport.
You can change the crops a farm grows at any time. Your island will usually have a couple of farms built when you take office. Why don't you switch one of them to sugar production? Well done, friend.
Yeah, sugar
now
for
your
rum,
farmers
tobacco
will start
for
growing
cigars.
and producing sugar.
As you see, growing crops takes time. The first crop may take several years. You can always speed up time. Low on your minimap.
Once you have your basic economy going, it is best to think about investing in industry. Build a jewelry factory to process the gold from the mine into the much more expensive jewelry resource. Some idiot has built a furniture factory on your island without supplying it with the resources it needs.
It wants me to import wood.
You can import a resource you lack for your industry. Naturally, you will have to pay for the imported goods. Each time a ship arrives on your island, it will bring you the requested imports and bill you for them.
Upgrade. Okay, and it wanted me build. Ah, cool, I have the paper. Okay.
The trade page of the Almanac provides detailed information about exports and imports. You can view the commodity price of each individual resource from there as well.
And you can see probably worth trade.
Your island is currently importing tobacco, which it doesn't need. You can stop the import from the Almanac's trade page. Well done. No more unnecessary tobacco will be delivered to our island.
Guys are still working away. Get the job done. Hopefully you guys can hear the music. I like it. It's actually very Caribbean feel to it. Sat down for music, nothing like that. So now the teamsters will carry the gold to the jewelry factory, will be further processed. After that, the jewelry will be transported to the dock. Make piles of money from that industry, but factories are expensive and require educated workers. It's best to build industry later on after you establish your basic economy.
Job well done, Presidente. Managing the economy of an entire island is no simple task. I'll scribe down what I've learned from Generalissimo Santana. I have to remember to develop the natural resources of my island early on. Farms, mines, and logging camps. Focus on the most lucrative exports. Roads and garages will maximize the infrastructure and optimize efficacy. Once I have secured a steady income, I must start thinking about industry for even greater profits. Exploiting the people too much can have dangerous consequences. Generalissimo Santana warns me that I will occasionally have to meet the demands of the citizens, unless I want to deal with rebels and coups all the time. The Generalissimo wants me to study the needs and happiness of my subjects, learning how to manage civic services such as healthcare, housing, and law enforcement may prove useful indeed. Citizen education seems very important as well. I will need educated people to staff my military and workforce.
It says happiness brings peace and long life. Foreign workers take the jobs of honest Tropican.
I am
Sounds like a
tired
Trump
of learning
headline.
about managing.
Just because the little men go ill.
Exploiting the people too much can have dangerous.
Citizens are the most important and the most dangerous resources of Tropico. After all, someone must work and make money for us.
Keep the public happy is key and peaceful. Number shown on the map below.
Explore the tasks on this island to learn more about your subjects and their needs and whims.
You can have up to 5 tasks at once. All tasks to win.
Citizens always whine about one thing or another. You can view what a citizen needs at the moment in the Needs and Thoughts tab of their info panel.
Buenos días.
The 5 needs: food, rest, faith, fun, and health diminish over time. When one of them is low, the citizen will try to fulfill that need.
So it's a new job, time for a job career. Foreigners will lead us down the wrong path.
Happiness is a fragile thing,
Hey
amigo.
Enzo, thanks
As you
for the
can
birthday.
see, there are many factors that form a citizen's overall happiness.
Big 3-0. Each citizen has its own opinion. Important.
You can't get much work done one citizen at a time. You have to think and act globally.
Yeah, that's what I open. Population.
Excellent work, amigo. Use this page of the almanac to plan your social strategy.
Respect way up. But what's the lowest? Healthcare, environment.
Food is the most basic of needs. Citizens will make do without food for a time, but eventually they will starve to death, and that is not good for PR.
Unless you're North Korea. Farms and wharves and ranches provide food for citizens. farms to corn mode. Okay. Keep trying to use my W's to move my... What is that? Dungeon? Damn. So these are probably our farms. Okay, so it says no doctors, the sick rely on the voodoo and homeopath to survive. To resolve this, let's build a clinic. Looking around the island to see if we can see anything else.
There are three types of people, my friend. The uneducated peasants, high school graduates, and college-educated specialists.
For example, I have a PhD in physical training from modern universities. Some buildings, such as churches, require educated workers to educate your workforce. You will high school, later a college. Let's build a high school. Demolished his shanty. That's nice that we don't even have to demolish him now, because that was always a pain in the butt.
They say that crime doesn't pay. True or not, crime can become a serious problem for your island.
You can get a general sense of it by going through the... Ah, cool.
The most dangerous areas of your island are marked with red and yellow. To fight the crime problem, you need policemen.
What I was gonna see is Island's economy, a bunch of alike. We used to have this though before, I think. I remember that. Okay, let's build government. I like the on an angle now.
I've always said that if you want something done right, better do it yourself.
See the icon above the new clinic? That means that there's no doctors here. Not a problem. You can hire foreign educated workers. Doctors need colleges. Don't have a college. It's good to attract workers. Click the empty slot. Hire 2 doctors.
Talk fast, I don't have all day.
Yes, this is you, my friend. Why don't you stretch your legs?
Fidel Castro. Don't you stretch your legs? Your avatar, right click on any clear spot and he can travel. You have roads or garages, he can even travel faster in his own.
Alright, I'm
Hospital
going!
first.
As you know, the mere presence of El Presidente induces awe and fear in the hearts of your citizens.
Let's do a surprise inspection of the restaurant. It will inspire the cooks to work better.
If you want something done, do it yourself. What matter requires Presidente's attention? It's always all work and no play.
Good work, my
Presidente.
friend. The doctors have arrived, and the clinic is up and running.
Clinic has 4 spots per doctor. Okay, so 8 citizens at a time. Healthcare, religion, and entertainment are important. Them by doing churches, clinics, and pub.
The high school is ready, but don't expect people to become educated overnight. After several months of study, the students will be ready to enter the workforce of Tropico.
Close jobs.
Well done, amigo. There's no need to pay extra just to have a few more teachers on the island.
So he's saying just have one, and then the one teacher will train the next teachers, kind of thing.
Never fear, Presidente is here.
Well done, Presidente. Your new policeman will beat those pesky criminals into submission and increase the crime safety of the nearby homes.
Make it so. Happiness is a lifelong goal. Keeping the people happy is less troubling than dealing with rebels, coups, and uprisings. To summarize the lessons, first, I have to address the healthcare, religion, and entertainment of the island by constructing the appropriate buildings. Then, turn to the less important factors such as crime, liberty, and environment. As the population grows, I must remember to provide food for my people. I will also have to construct more and better buildings. The higher their service quality is, the more they will increase the respective happiness. I am tired of learning about managing islands, constructions, and keeping the populace calm. I want to find out how real politics works. The scheming, the power struggles, and the betrayal. Generalissimo Santana has finally agreed to coach me in the art of surviving Tropican politics. The Generalissimo explained that there are 2 main political battlefields: internal politics dominated by the Tropican factions, and foreign politics dominated by the superpower nations. To improve my standing with these factions and powers, I have to meet their demands. Sounds simple enough.
We have bad relations with intellectuals may lead to student protests, and population growth in Tropico triggers big increase in demand for local factions.
There's nothing quite like being in command and holding the reins of power. There's no doubt about it. It's fun to be number one.
Remaining in power is ever not an easy task. I'm just scanning through. Okay, I going to... Seems to be the cons right now.
The Almanac is your best friend. It contains all the information you'll ever need. Let's take a look. Politics in Tropico are dominated by 8 factions: communists, capitalists, religious, militarists, intellectuals, environmentalists, nationalists, and loyalists. Each faction has its own political ideals and demands.
Most of your citizens are a member of at least one faction. Select the loyalist factions in Almanac to view their demands. Oh yeah. No childhood museum.
The respect of a given faction defines how content that faction is. If the faction's respect is low, it will make problems. If the respect is high, it will support you in the next elections.
Hello, Crystonian from Bobby. Bobby's back. Okay, let's see this one.
I find foreigners very annoying. Unfortunately, from time to time, you have to deal with the so-called superpowers.
Superpowers. Relationship between the US and the USSR are very important. If you anger one too many, they will invade you. On the other hand, if you have good terms with them, they will receive more money and foreign aid. Europe, China, and Middle East won't threaten you with invasion, but it's beneficial to keep relations warm with them. Brought in basically a whole bunch now. Now it's just not US.
Here you can see your relations with the 5 foreign powers. Select a power to view details about it on the right page.
Factors are noted. You can increase or decrease by whatever they say. Some buildings and edicts can improve your relationship with foreign powers. Foreign offices is most expensive, effective foreign relations building. You can set it up to improve your relationships with minor powers or to bring you closer to the US and or USSR. You can change this by changing the work mode of the office. Build a foreign. That was weird. Okay, let's go back here, and I just wanted to see. Alcoholic. Proving luxury good. Government. Office. Yeah, fits. And it's gonna look cool.
As you may imagine, my friend, a presidente's word is law. Ministers are the people that interpret your words into specific laws. That is why you need ministers to issue most edicts.
Edicts have various effects and can help you achieve certain goals. Food quality, food quantity. Build a ministry so you can hire a cabinet minister. Put it right backwards. Okay. Super speed. Oh, that would be nuclear. Because I keep trying to myself around with the WSE. I like the forts on this one. This one's pretty cool. So it did base off our last one, basically. Last save. And I think in the old Tropico, I don't know if there was vehicles. I can't remember cars.
Well done, Presidente. Thanks to your efforts, the Loyalist demand has been satisfied and their respect has increased.
And use the Loyalist thing to, or the faction demand to make sure you're happy. We'll just get one for now. Factions, 71%. No churches, man of the people, and alcoholic. So a church would help.
Presidente, you can call me Sunny. I want to talk to you about the environment.
Reminds me of Road Rash art. If you know real old Road Rash, you would know what I'm talking about. From time to time, you will receive tasks from a representative of Tropican factions, such as options tasks. Build 5 new gardens and get environmentalist respect. Gardens. Jesus. 5? Oh, okay, I can go. Want to build too many.
Everything is so green and beautiful. Thank you, Presidente.
You're welcome, little lady.
Excellent! Now that the ministry is built, you will have to hire ministers.
Hire minister, you must have a specific skill. Each minister requires different skills. Courage, leadership, and intelligence. And define hire a minister of defense to defense. Above average, poor.
Now that you have a Minister of Defense, you can issue defense edicts.
Make soldiers. Uncle Pedro wants you. Description will allow uneducated to become soldiers. This unpopular measure will increase the chance of factions.
Well done, Presidente. You've mastered the art of lawmaking. Good rulers know when to use the correct edicts to achieve their goals.
Keep in mind, edicts have downside and or high cost. Explore the different edicts to match your strategy of government.
Gathering money for the Tropican treasury is important, but sometimes you need to set aside something for yourself. That's why you have an untouchable Swiss bank account.
Gotta hide that money away. Sure, Okay. Takes a while to bring out a foreigner. Come on, foreigner.
Good. Bureaucrats in the Foreign Office have begun inventing new forms and documents to improve your relations with your foreign partners and to annoy normal people.
The hunger of resource drives countries to war. Trade is the engine of peace. Each resource is exported and imported from one of the foreign powers. A relationship with the economy, volume. Okay, improving. That's the one you just said. Yeah, so neutral politics, pro one or the other. We're gonna stay neutral. We're still waiting on the economy guy. Increase all costs of buildings by 20%. 10% of the money will go to the Swiss bank account. Lower standings with intellectuals because oh, scamming your people. There we go.
I have learned all that Generalissimo Santana can teach me. Politics is a dangerous art and I have to master it to remain in power. I must keep a watchful eye on the local factions. Improve the respect of the larger factions first by satisfying their demands and completing faction tasks. If a faction's respect...
Going for the win. So this is Christonian here, and we just finished off the tutorial for Tropico 4. If you guys liked what you see and want to see more, make sure you comment and like and subscribe down below for YouTube. Press that follow button on Twitch and Mixer, and tell me what you would like to see. Thanks for coming by, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and bye for now.